hearing enhancement initialized. Neural feedback status green. Helmet uplink established. Personal interface initialization complete.
Doctor, can you hear me?
Augmented reality module now online. Versatile life suit activation routine complete.
Doctor, I am getting visual feedback from your helmet uplink. That means your PI must now be online.
Initialization sequence complete. Stand by for cryofluid injection.
Doctor, you need to enter scan mode and access your laptop to terminate the cryopreservation procedure. Hurry. Doctor? How are you feeling?
There's 2,000 people facing certain death right now. Unless we help them, my feelings are not a priority.
That may be true, Doctor, but these people's well-being happens to depend on yours.
I'm fine. Just give me an update about the situation in here.
The Human Activity Monitor shows a 4.30% drop over the course of your surgery.
So, that's 87 more people who potentially went missing. We need to hurry.
Be that as it may, Doctor, we still need to test your implants before we proceed.
Fine, let's just get it over with.
Hold the scan button to activate scan mode. Nerve VR will interpret your optical signals and locate useful objects for you. It will use this to display relevant data. Your PI will automatically attempt to connect and hack any hardware you scan. You can perform a number of useful actions in this manner. You can also use scan mode to find solutions to tricky situations. I see that your Nerve VR 2.0 interface is now online. Your condition is acceptable, which means we can proceed with the mission.
Is Neil still near the secondary entrance?
Mr. Wilder's last login was half an hour ago.
Okay. I'll stop by to see him before we go in.
Yes, of course. As you wish. To use one of your colorful expressions, Doctor, shall we get cracking? I will be here if you need backup.
Yep, let's go. We've kept Neil waiting long enough.
How remarkably fast. The Nerve VR has clearly enhanced your abilities.
This thing feels crazy intuitive, like I have a superpower or something.
Doctor, this elevator appears out of order. However, you can simply get close to the edge and jump over. Do not worry about the drop. Your suit will protect you. So, Doctor, none of our simulations show how a virus could take over such an advanced facility as here, much less in 48 hours. So how did Red do it?
Red's an advanced virus, designed to be compatible with more. That's all we know. How does it work? Who built it? How's it so effective? I don't have the answers to any of those questions yet, but it's endangering the lives of the world's greatest scientists by locking them up in here and messing with the life support system. So, we're going to have to save them. Nothing else matters.
Of course. I will help the best I can.
Where's Neil? Oh, why would he leave? I told him it's safer to stay put and wait.
I cannot reach him through his PI either. Do you think he is in danger, Doctor?
Hope not.
Interesting. Mr. Wilder has built a survivor tracking tool. Doctor, may I ask, where are we going?
Can't you tell? We're moving outside the secure zone.
Are we leaving the facility then?
Not really. We'll just build a temporary lab outside of it.
Ah, I understand. You want to study Red from a safe distance?
That's right. He has a giant air-gapped Faraday cage. Once outside the secure zone, the Red virus won't be able to reach us through a wireless signal. That means no risk of contamination, no matter how bad the infection is inside here.
I suppose this lab will also be inaccessible to genies?
Good guess, old friend. Without human assistance, the genies are incapable of reaching the lab.
What about the old security terminals? Are those not hardwired into the facility?
Yes, which means they'll provide me with a back door into the system. They're incompatible with the Moore operating platform, so they should be safe from Red.
Should, Doctor?
That they are. This is Dr. Thomas Liu's research log on the rapid environment decay virus. First entry. It's been 16 hours since the first Red system infection has been detected. I've removed Oz and myself to a temporary lab outside here, which I've built inside a disused security workstation. It's air-gapped, and outside here's Faraday cage, so it should be more than enough to shield. Red is... I don't even know where to begin. It's like nothing I've ever seen. The InfoSec department red-teamed Moore's security protocols and firewalls to hell and back. Even if I wanted to write a virus for Moore, I wouldn't know where to begin. Now, obviously, no system's ever unbreachable, but I can't even begin to guess what attack vector Red used to compromise the most advanced operating system in the world. And in such a short time, no less. This is bugging the crap out of me. Is it an inside job? I hand-picked here's infrastructure team. They're the best in the world. I don't even know if one of them could pull this off, even given administrator rights. I missed something. I must have. Dr. Liu's research log, entry 2. This is now hour 42 of the Red contamination of his systems. I've finally managed to crack Red's encrypted payload, which means I was able to perform some sandbox testing. The results are, well, Red is a magnificent piece of code. I can't match the virus's morphology to anything I've ever seen. Not only is it compatible with More, which is an incredible feat in itself, but it can employ an optimized metacloud routine to successfully compete with More for network resources. As such, I have to assume it can develop its own learning algorithms, the way More does. Red's punching straight through Moore's defenses and consuming its processing power at an exponential rate. And just like a biological virus, its generational mutations allow it to quickly adapt and evolve in the presence of novel countermeasures. I'm letting myself get poetic here. I need to stick to the scientific facts. So, to put it in less dramatic terms, Red's using machine learning to take over Moore's systems and seclude them for its own purpose. It's not much to go with, but it's given me an idea on how to stop it. I need to do some more research. Dr. Liu's research log, hour 46 of the Red infection. Oz and I have been developing an antivirus program to combat Red's permissions in order to wall it off. Program's perhaps the wrong term. It's not a simple matter of scanning RAM for Red's signature. What this code actually does is upgrade Moore's anti-intrusion routines so it can identify Red and dynamically restrict it. That means we don't need to scan every single microchip or processor in here. The infection can be eliminated by Moore itself. The closest analogy in biological terms is introducing an antigen in the system's bloodstream to let the body build its own antibodies. We're boosting Moore's immune system. That's why I'm calling this the Red Serum. My best move is to upload this serum straight into Moore's core servers. Moore's gonna need all the processing power it can get to fight off the Red infection, so better to inoculate its core processors right away. To do that, I'll need access to a master terminal. I don't anticipate this will be a problem. Our main R&D project right now is called the Personal Interface, or PI for short. This will be HERE's first standard user interface for both civilians and research personnel. We're designing this system for use in all sorts of environments and under a variety of different psychological stress factors. As such, it's crucial that it be easy and intuitive to use. It should be able to analyze unknown input quickly and without complex user intervention. To address these design requirements, we've added a few automatic analysis routines to the PI. This should provide users with crucial insight into their immediate surroundings. It'll also feature a wireless signal analysis tool that can pick up most communications across known frequencies and attempt a handshake with it. We're also going to add an optical image analyzer, but this will require an optical lens to gather input. That way, like the mythical Janus of Roman mythology, PI wearers will have eyes in two worlds at once, the physical and the virtual.
Doctor. It appears Mr. Wilder interfaced with his laptop recently. Let me see. He watched a video.
Did he do anything else?
There is a network log entry after the video, but it appears corrupted.
Show me the video.
Good morning, citizens of the Institute. I am your virtual host. It's a brisk minus 31 degrees Celsius outside today. Atmospheric pressure is equal to 0.36 Earth standard atmosphere. Oxygen concentration is 13.2%. Thanks to our advanced automatic life support system, the Institute remains a pleasant 24 Celsius with standard Earth atmosphere and oxygen levels. Our entree is error in the canteen today, but save room for error and error for dessert. By popular demand, we have more error to wash it all down.
This was captured from a NervVR live feed half an hour ago. Mr. Wilder likely went to find the survivor. It is quite a way from here.
Guess we'll have to make it to the Genie activation hub without him.
Who thought such a brilliant system designed by the best minds in the world could break down so easily? Talk about hubris. So the tripwires we put in place for more just never popped. Red just locked all the doors and turned off the AC, and we were never the wiser. And since we built this damn place to be unbreachable, well, good luck hacking any of the door locks. Not to mention we're facing the whole of Moore's computing power and clever algorithms. Good thing, though, is that I have a signal disruptor in my room, and I had the presence of mind to disconnect its jamming module from Moore so I can use it to deactivate the door lock system. I got outside my room, and I saw Tom rushing towards me. The smart bastard hacked his way out as well and had come to save me. We both figured a virus of some sort was taking over the system, which means we should move to the R&D center. Only logical place we could fight back from. This place has cutting-edge processors, and even better, they're all running on a separate network and on an archaic OS. We tried to go get Annabelle and bring her with us, but she's not in her room. And with all the locks around, it's hard to look for her. So Tom made the call, and we just moved the core crew to R&D. Another thing is, we had to avoid individuals with NervVR implants. Since those things run more subroutines, it means they could also be infected. What a horrible, horrible thing to think about.
We made it inside. That is a favorable outcome. You will now need to take the elevator back to the facility. Be careful, Doctor. The whole circuit appears to be out of commission. You will need access to the control room if you are to restore power. Doctor, wait! That genie is infected with the red virus. No matter what you do, Doctor, stay out of its line of sight. Doctor, I found something we can use. If you boost the power of this E-grabber, you could use it to trigger a localized EMP discharge that would disable genies up close.
That's some nice lateral thinking, Oz. I'm impressed.
That genie is blocking the path ahead. This is the perfect opportunity to test your E-blaster.
Is this what we're calling it now?
Or you could get behind it and scan its code in order to turn it off. This will take longer, but it will spare your E-blaster's battery.
Okay, E-blaster it is.
Accessing security profile. Class 1 security profile found. Welcome back to here, Dr. Thomas Liu. The Heuristic Emergency Response Environment, or HERE, has gathered over 2,000 of the world's greatest minds to shape its evolution. All of them are working in concert to forge humanity's brightest possible tomorrow. The future is here.
The future of humanity is distinctly lacking in humans so far.
An accurate statement, Doctor. Nevertheless, you should be able to access the Genie Activation Hub from here.
I'm bound to bump into more rogue genies along the way too. It's time I upgraded my arsenal. Can you patch me through to R&D?
Of course. I found a working terminal in a nearby dispatch center. I recommend searching for survivors along the way. Additionally, I have found an old security workstation right next to the dispatch center. HERE is counting on you, Doctor.
Proxy connection established. More. Cloud network node online. Genie file system found. Downloading pattern file. Analyzing camera module profile. Camera module security profile identified. Secure camera API is now online.
Good. You can now hack and disable Genie camera modules, Doctor. I will update the marker on your PI to guide you to the Genie Activation Hub. infected genie up ahead. Doctor, I strongly suggest slowing down. My network monitor shows multiple genie signatures ahead. Please be careful. That genie's motion module received damage. In simpler terms, it cannot move. This is our best chance to test your new hacking tool. Please scan it to initiate the hacking attempt. Well done, Doctor. Doctor, that genie is blocking your way. The signal is not strong enough to safely disable its vision module, however. Be aware that every hack attempt will leave a network trace. If you hack systems in the same area too many times, the network monitoring routines will eventually catch on.
Identify
I suggest
yourself.
completing the hacking attempt successfully and in a timely manner.
Well. saw you. Nothing. How strange.
Doctor, I am picking up a burst transmission. I am afraid it is being jammed, however.
Try and clean it up, Oz. This could be a distress signal.
Doctor, what is your strategy for entering here undetected? It is impossible to navigate offline.
We'll camouflage our IP with a last-gen device. Surely Moore can't scan all non-Moore devices all the time. As long as we stay inconspicuous, we should be fine. But if we draw the system's attention, Moore might scan all non-Moore devices in the area. If that happens, well, it's a matter of time before it finds us. I can jump us between non-Moore devices to slow it down, but that's it.
So Moore won't be able to find us until it has scanned all the non-Moore systems.
That's right. Should buy us some time at least.
I'll add a countdown HUD when the Moore scan happens then, to help you gauge the direness of the situation.
Great idea, Oz.
I saw you. Identify yourself. I saw you.
Oz, something's off with my PI. I'm gonna try and reboot it.
I see. Of course.
There. I'm back online.
Very good. Did you resolve your technical issue?
I think so.
Very well then. I shall resume my search for survivors. Doctor, I found one survivor in the Genie Maintenance Center. Here, safety protocols suggest we lend them assistance at once.
Of course. Let's go check it out.
Identify yourself.
Doctor, the survivor's signal is coming from that room.
The door's locked. It would take me hours to hack through.
Please hold on. Doctor, the lock control unit is near your position. You can head back and use it to unlock the door.
I saw you.
Oz. There's no one here. The signal's coming from an abandoned PI.
That is a shame. Why would anyone abandon their PI?
I'm sure they had a good reason. Who knows what they're going through. Damn it. Oz, my PI's acting up again. I'll be right back.
Doctor, are you there? Your PI went offline again.
I'm here. I think there's something seriously wrong with this thing.
Shall I run a full diagnostic?
Let's just focus on the serum for now.
Doctor, I believe I just found 2 survivors up ahead.
Wait, 2? Are you sure?
I know we should focus on the serum, but here safety protocols dictate...
Oz, enough with the damn protocols.
We have arrived at last. The master terminal. Time to inject the red serum and put an end to this crisis.
Accessing security profile. Class 1 security profile found. Welcome back, Dr. Liu. Uploading system update package to main server.
Once the upload is complete, we can start looking for survivors.
Incoming transmission.
Tom, is that you?
Neil, where the hell are you?
Boy, am I glad to hear you.
I've been looking for you. Where are you?
I just found a survivor signal a few minutes ago. I'm in the hub monitoring room now. Just a bit further ahead of you. Did you get my message?
I received a transmission, but it was scrambled. Didn't know it was from you.
Scrambled? Are you sure?
Wait. Something's wrong.
Unauthorized access detected. Shutdown sequence initiated. Security detail on standby for dispatch.
I'm not sure what happened, but I've just been compromised.
Doctor, I suggest getting the hell out.
Hey, Tom. Listen. I have to tell you.
It can wait, Neil.
Doctor, what are you doing?
Genie activation hub lockdown complete. Now dispatching security detail.
Is that a more security chip? I see. That is a marvelous idea, Doctor.
Tom, the genies are coming online.
I know. Find somewhere to hide, Neil. I'll come to you.